On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Called down by Christian Izien. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Caught by Theo Johnson. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Running this with Tracy. Escapes a defender. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go right back to Tracy. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Gano ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
After 60. Come on. Set. Hook.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hawk 70.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
He's got Njoku on the sideline, caught. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. They go play action on 1st. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Let's go.
2nd and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here.
70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Here's a throw. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. We'll pause here for an injured player, and that's Amari Cooper who's being worked on after that play. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Ready.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tracy once more. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hyatt with the grab. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Trying the right side with Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Dropping back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Play action on 1st down. Hits his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing.
That's a Cleveland touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 6 now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Trying to hit Johnson, and it's intercepted. Rudy Ford has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now a give running right. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's picked out by the Giants.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. A handoff to Tracy. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll throw on 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. A final throw before the break. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie things up at 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They run. Here's Tracy. Breaks the tackle, still going. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Bobby Okereke making that stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. On the move, past the 40. Keeps it moving. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
1st down from the red zone. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Okay, ready?
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to fight forward and touchdown! The Browns can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He finds Slayton. Jukes out a one-stop. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Now a give to Allen, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here. A give right side to Tracy. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. There's a handoff up the gut. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Throwing now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. And that's a New York touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. Gano ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going play action. Completed to his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's a give up the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants' side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Go!
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Neighbors with a catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's Tracy on the carry. He breaks a tackle. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Forced out to his right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
On the handoff, Allen. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Running this with Tracy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They go right back to Tracy. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Grant tucked it in to pick it off. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. This will be caught by Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
60 Bobcat, 60, go.
He'll look to throw. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Alert. Alert. Ready. Hut, hut.
Here he is to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Intended target there was David Njoku. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
Go.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 44-yard line.
Set, go.
He'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Now, after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Can't get it to him. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. He'll throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rudy Ford has it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So to a chorus of bunks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.